out to all the mayors. Shout out to all of the mayors. So, mayors, shout out to Big Tiff, Brandon, Doogie, Latoya Cantrell down there in wherever the hell she at. The women out there in California, child. The mayors are the shit. I'm about to run for mayor, y'all. Don't forget about Mayor Marty Smalls. Shout out to anybody that is in or knows about Joyzy. Shout out to Atlantic City, Joyzy. All right. If you recall, last time we talked about Marty Smalls, him and his wife's home was invaded or raided, not invaded. It was raided by the police, and they said it was all political. And what happens within a family should stay private within the family, and you all have no right. And I'm not answering any questions, even though he started basically self-snitching on himself. Okay. We found out there's an issue between them and their kids, and that's why he's like, mind your business, mind your business, mind your business. Well, child, he started running off at the mouth, and it's just not going to happen that way, especially when the police raid your home. So this story says AC Mayor and his wife's alleged abuse of teenage daughter may have stemmed from disapproval over a boy. So remember at the press conference after the lawyer spoke and the reverend spoke and the bishop spoke and they had some prayer and they had some hand clapping and they had some breakfast, and I'm being facetious. Then they had the two kids standing up there as a boy and a girl, a son and a daughter, and the wife in the background. And then it was time for Marty Marr to speak. They ushered them on up out of there. And he told everybody, you just think that I beat my daughter? I wouldn't do that. You think that I deleted a baby that my daughter was allegedly pregnant for? I would never do that. Child, self-snitching child. But let's hear what the update is. Shout out to Leah Uko. You go, girl.
Fred, according to court documents, this stemmed from a family matter. We know from reading those court documents, the parents disapproved of a boy their daughter was dating. And when she refused to stop dating, refused to obey their demands, that's when tension started to arise and the abuse started. Now, from these court documents, we also know that the boy provided evidence that allegedly helped investigators figure out what was going on.
Uh-oh. Well, no wonder they didn't like him. They knew that he was going to snitch. How could you do this? How could you do this? What were y'all doing to this girl? Girl looked like she what? Fifth damn teen? Sixth damn teen? If y'all was here and you saw those live streams. She don't look like she like a baby. She looked like she in high school. Actually, she is in high school because it was the high school principal. Like seriously, y'all, listen to me. As the mother of two girls, okay? They're a pain in the ass. All kids are a pain in the ass, first of all, including mine, right? But when you're dealing with girls, all right, and they liking somebody and you talk about you can't, I forbid you and shit like that, all you're doing is setting them up to continue to go with them. You're going to need to calm the F down and keep your shit in check because you're not going to force them to do anything except for sneak out. That's how that works. I'm just saying that's just how it works. Listen, you can still like say your piece however you need to, you know what I'm saying? But when you start talking about you must, you have to, and you say stuff like he sucks, he ain't this, he ain't that, and he very well might be that. But when they get to that age, you really can't do anything. You gotta play more nice than mean. You more good cop than bad cop. I'm just saying. Anyway, let me let this play, child. I lost my train of thought for a second. Sorry.
The affidavit states the teens had been dating for about 9 months, and the girl's parents wanted her to stop. Documents state when she refused, tensions grew and abuse happened. Some of the incidents, investigators say, the boyfriend witnessed through video chat. Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office allege Atlantic City Mayor Marty Small and his wife, Dr. LaQuetta Small, who's the superintendent of Atlantic City Public Schools, physically and emotionally beat their teenage daughter back in December and January. Investigators reviewed a series of picture text messages, text videos, social media messages. Court documents showed the girl.
Child. Child. Now they want to blur it out. Child. Now we want to blur it out. Y'all had their faces up there like that. Because remember, we talked about this. I said, these kids don't want to be there, especially this girl. Remember? I said, look at her. I'm a biatch. Okay? I'm a biatch too. And I know girls. I might not know boys because I don't have any sons, but I know biatches. I know girls and I know females. I said, this girl, they parading her up here. She can't stand this. She cannot stand being up here. And then you got Quetta. Hey, girl, you know damn well you should have did your job. You didn't do your job, Quetta, even if it was involving you. You got your friend who also was the campaign manager for Marty Smalls. So, you know, you get y'all's friends in there. Mayors, what are y'all doing? Black mayors, what are y'all doing? Bueller. What are y'all doing? Y'all wilding out here. Y'all, I'm confused, especially with something as serious as this. Like I said, trust me when I tell you, if you got daughters and they into somebody, ain't no point in trying to be bad cop. Okay. It's not going to work. They just are going to I was a girl too. They're just going to be like, F you, I'm going to do what I want anyway. And then it turns into a bigger thing than it needs to. Eventually it will work itself out and hopefully they will move on before anybody gets pregnant, child. But honestly, the best thing that you can do is sit up there and talk to them about safe damn sex. That's the best thing that you could do. Supply them with effing condoms or freaking put them on some sort of a birth control. Listen, you cannot make them do anything. And the more that you try, you push them into the arm. Child, how many TV shows did we see of this mess? This is amazing to me. These people are around the same age as me. They in their 40s, though. They're in their late 40s. And this is what you think you're going to do. And you the mayor of this damn town. And you the superintendent. You can't tell Negroes nothing. You cannot help Negroes for shit. That's why we don't have no empathy and no sympathy here. You can't. Come on now. Oh, I'm tired of these. I'm tired of this. And you paraded these kids up here. And now this is the news station that's blurring them out. You should have never had them here to begin with, but y'all wanted to parade her up here so that you could make it seem like there was nothing wrong. And her face said the whole effing story. Not obviously this much information, but her face said she didn't want to be here. Why the hell do y'all have me up here? And up front, look at where she's at. All up front. This is the brother. If you can see my mouse. Well, you can't. But these two is here. The mother in between them. They had to stand here while the white attorney talked and the two black clergy talked. The whole room full of people. Look at these heads we see right here. These is just the heads that we see. They had to stand in front of all these people and be on video, which means that they were seen all over the tri-damn state area. Who thought this was a good idea? Who? Child, you can't tell Negroes nothing, you coloreds.
Girl had been beat on multiple occasions, her boyfriend providing the evidence. For Mr. Small Sr., prosecutors say during an argument, the 50-year-old hit the girl in the head with a broom, causing her to lose consciousness.
Oh my God. Yo. Oh, now I'm mad. Yo. Remember when he was having his news conference and he was up there trying to be slick black Marty Marr and the people there was clapping for him and the preacher and the pastor coming up there and praying for him and all that stuff. And now we read that he hit his daughter with a broom, causing her to lose consciousness. And he sat here and told on himself when he said, y'all out here starting the rumors about the fact that I beat her baby out of her. Sir, that's your daughter, you jackass. Seriously? Now listen, I beat my kids. Let's not get it twisted. I'll beat that ass, okay? Not beat them. Let me say I disciplined them, okay? My husband would never hit them. Never, ever, ever. And it pissed me off that he would never do it. I said, if you do it, it'll be more of an impact if you did it than me. He wouldn't do it. He said, I feel some way about my daughters. He said, I'll talk to them. He's a talker. I said, I didn't like it, but that's okay because I'm going to do it. because I'm a biatch too. Okay. And I did. All right. Because you're not going to sit here in this house and be disrespectful with me. Okay. You come to me about whatever the hell it is that you want to. I talk to you. I help you, all that good stuff. But you're not going to be disrespectful. As long as everybody can be respectful, we can figure it the hell out. Right. Fine. You come in late. Your ass getting punished. You better watch that tone and you better watch what it is that you say to me and how you say it. That's the biggest deal, is what you say and how you say it with me. That's really it. Okay. Child, this is crazy. And I promise you, and we're going to follow this, y'all. They'll still reelect his ass. They should be calling for his resignation like Big Tiff, putting the vote in. But because he got all them people in all these places, that principal put her job on the effing line and didn't do what she was supposed to do, all because of him, because of their connection with one another. All this political bullshit. But white people do it too. But white people do it too. You gonna give up your mayorship? We already went over his record. We already went over his criminal record, y'all. Child, you get the luck of the Lord on your side, and you get to be in this position, and you still F it up with your own damn kids. Your wife too. She gotta be getting paid at that job, y'all. She has to be. She has to be. She's in charge of all the schools.
In another alleged incident, details state Small continuously threatened to hurt his daughter by, quote, earth slamming her down the stairs. In that incident, the document says he also threatened to grab her by her hair extensions and throw her to the ground. Prosecutors allege Small punched his daughter repeatedly in her legs and caused bruising. Dr. Small is accused of punching her daughter multiple times on her chest, leaving bruising. In another incident, the Special Victims Unit reported Dr. Small dragged the teen by her hair, then hit her on the shoulders with a belt, leaving marks. They also say the 47-year-old punched her daughter in the mouth during an argument. 2 weeks ago, Mayor Small held a press conference. This was after county prosecutors' officers searched his home. He stood with his wife, their kids, and his attorney, stressing politics were at play, and he was confident he'd be reelected later.
Look at the mother. You can see my mouse now. Look at her. Typical. Look at her. Typical. Look at her. You don't know. Why do you always talk about black women? All you do is talk about black women. Because I'm a black woman. That's why. Because I can talk about y'all because I know you. Okay? Go fool your mama. I know you biatches. This is basically, she probably intimidated her. And this brother probably knows that. Well, the brother knows everything, allegedly. The brother knows everything. Okay? He right there with it all. I mean, if he starts speaking up, child, and y'all did this all over some damn boy, child. Y'all done ruined your lives and your allegedly, because you colors will go ahead and put the same person back into office. Shout out to Marion Barry, regardless of what the hell it is that they do, just because they black. Then turn around and say that racism and white supremacy is the damn problem. I'm thinking no. I'm thinking your freaking brain is to have the damn problem because you don't have the sense that God gave you. How you going to sit up here and do... Yo, that's abuse. Discipline and abuse are two different things. You do not hit your kid with a broom. You hit the rats that the people go on TV to complain about. You hit them with a broom, not your damn kids. None of these people want these damn kids. None of them.
This year,
we're dealing with a family matter. We've been dealing with DCPNP, who has been excellent. We're going through family therapy and all. And that's what this should be, is a family matter.
Tonight, Mayor Small sent me this text writing nope to a response to the charges and to speak with his lawyer. His lawyer returned our call tonight.
The charges filed by the Atlantic County prosecutor today make no claims of public corruption or misconduct in office or any failure by Mayor Small to properly discharge his responsibilities as the mayor of Atlantic City. On the contrary, they focus only on personal, private, family matters.
So in other words, all they care about is his and her fucking career. That's it. Fuck them kids is what they're basically saying. Now, as soon as you or I offer some discipline, and then our kids, for example, go and tell somebody, DPS, DCP, whatever you want to call it, is showing up at your damn house, and they're going to say, no, it's not a personal family matter. It's our fucking business because your kid said. Am I right or am I wrong? But now because Marty Smalls is the fucking mayor and his wife is the fucking superintendent, because I'm mad now, we're supposed to just say this, oh, it's just a family matter. You don't know. It's okay. They'll handle it. Beating her with a broom, pulling her by her hair, earth, whatever they said that was. Any black people ever heard of that before? I've never heard of that before. Never heard of that before. And the lawyer, Marty Smalls ain't got nothing to say because all he cares about is his fucking career. The man has been allegedly, based off of what we read, arrested or charged with drug possession and whatever, trafficking or whatever the hell it is. And they still elected him. Niggas, this your problem right here. You just think that black people do no wrong until something happens to you, and then you think that somebody's supposed to give a fuck. Y'all sitting up here just putting anybody anywhere for any old reason just because they black. And then you wonder why they sitting up here carrying on about DNI, because you have people in places and spaces where they don't have any business being because they are not the right person for the damn job. And all y'all want to do is say it's fucking racism. No, it's you don't qualify. I know y'all think that you got some special power just because you black. I'm black. Shout out to YouTube. I'm a black woman. But if you don't know what you're doing, then you don't know what you're doing. You got Tiffany here, out here, don't know what she's doing. They knew who she was before they elected her. They fucking elected her anyway, even if it was only 1,000 damn people. Black people do most of the shit to their damn selves. Most of the shit to their damn selves, and then turn around and blame some damn body else. And that's across the fucking board no matter what. I'm sick of this shit. This is crazy, child. He didn't do anything wrong as far as the mayorship is concerned, so you shouldn't make him lose his job. All he did was beat this kid into an inch of their life, allegedly. That's okay. That's a personal family matter. Just mind your business. But they was all outraged when it came to, guess who ain't talking about this, y'all? Guess who ain't talking about this? Them fucking blogs. How come they ain't talking about this? How come they ain't putting this up? How come they not reporting on this? Why is that? I said the same thing about Tiffany Henyard. They ain't talking about no damn Tiffany Henyard and what's going on with her and what she doing. Child. But they certainly are talking about baddies east, west, north, and south, and real housewives of this, that, and the third, and all this other dumb shit that don't matter. And then they'll toss up something. I see you, Woke Quill, talking about Candace Owens, something about Candace Owens, and they're niggas don't want no help. And that's why I don't give a damn. Because you want to continue to be put upon, be fucking victims, and put people in office that ain't no good just because they black. And then you end up in situations like this. And I guess probably nobody in Atlantic City really gives a damn, because clearly the principal doesn't. So then this poor little girl, she very well may have been allegedly pregnant. We don't know. Just because they didn't give the information don't mean that it's not true. But Marty Smalls told on himself. Y'all here saying that I beat the baby out of her and the baby died. Child, don't let there be no record of her being in the hospital, child. Don't let there be no record of her being in the damn hospital. Just say that it's more important that you have the town of Atlantic City, which is a dump upon a dump. Shout out to Atlantic City, but it's a fucking dump. It's been a fucking dump. He ain't done nothing better with. Look at the street he lives on. Come on now, that looks like complete and utter shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me let this play out and be done with it.
Now, the affidavit also ties in Atlantic City High School's principal for not reporting the abuse after she told staff that she would. We do know she has been charged with refusing to report abuse that a juvenile brought to her attention. We reached out to her, still haven't yet heard back. We do know that she is a close family friend of Mayor Small as well as campaign manager. Meanwhile, Mr. and Mrs. Small are due back in court next month. Fred, I'll send it back to you in the studio.
We'll be right there with it. Anyway, moving on to the next biatch, because
We do not care.